Hey guys, it's Amy Deb, the Keto Queen. I hope you're having a great day. It has been a rainy, humidity day. It's been a rainy, humid day. My hair is looking a mess. Ignore the hairdo. Let's talk about dinner. We are making some buffalo chicken meatballs. Like, this is only the second time I've made this. So Ricky and I were looking for something that I liked, that we really enjoyed last time, but we haven't fixed it in a while. So buffalo chicken meatballs. There's only one thing I didn't do that I wish I did do, and that was to make some bacon. Bacon crumbles would have been pretty awesome, but I don't have any. So let me tell you what we're doing. This is so fast and easy. It is actually good, and it doesn't have to be spicy. So I'm going to show you two variations of how to cook it. Now we're using two cups. We're using 2 pounds of ground chicken. So we got ground chicken, and we're going to add 1 egg to the ground chicken. Guys, as you're jumping on, I would love to know what you're doing for dinner tonight. What are you guys doing for dinner tonight that's low carb or keto friendly? We've got 2 pounds of ground chicken. We just added 1 egg, and we only have a few things we're going to put together, but it is going to be so good. We're going to do 3 tablespoons of dried ranch seasoning. I'm using the Flavor Gods because I love the Flavor Gods ranch. You can use whatever ranch you love. Kind of gotten stiff on me down here at the bottom. I gotta order some more. You can use whatever ranch seasoning you like, but 3 tablespoons of a dry ranch mix is gonna make these taste amazing. Now I've got some ranch dressing that we're gonna use at the end to top off the meatballs. Okay, so I've got 1 egg, 2 pounds of ground chicken. I've got 3 tablespoons of dried ranch seasoning. We're gonna do 2 teaspoons of garlic powder. How are you guys doing? Can't find ground chicken where I live in Louisiana. Wow. Hey, Vicky. Hey, Wendy. Grilled burgers down the road. I love it. I love some grilled burgers. All right, we're going to do 2 teaspoons of garlic powder. We're going to do 2 tablespoons of fresh parsley. Now, it's going to make these meatballs taste so yummy. So 2 tablespoons of fresh parsley. You also can top it off with some parsley at the end if you would like. We're going to do a 1/2 cup of grated Parmesan and a 1/2 cup of cheddar. Now, I am doing the pre-shredded because I think it'll mix better, but you don't have to. You can use the fresh block, which I always prefer, but I am taking it fast and easy tonight. So I've got a 1/2 cup of shredded Parmesan and a 1/2 cup of shredded cheddar. And here is one variation of making these buffalo chicken meatballs. You can leave out the buffalo and only top it or dip it in buffalo. So you don't have to put the buffalo inside the chicken. I personally like a little spice. So we are going to put about a 1/4 cup of buffalo wing sauce. We're going to put a 1/4 cup of buffalo wing sauce right inside the chicken mix. Just a little bit. And then we also are going to have it on the side to dip with some blue cheese and some ranch. Yes. So it's going to be delicious. Let me go over these seasonings again with you. I've got a little less than a 1/4 cup of buffalo wing sauce. Let me take my ring off. I got a 1/2 cup of cheddar, 1/2 cup of Parmesan. I've got 1 egg, 2 pounds of ground chicken, 2 tablespoons of parsley, 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, 3 tablespoons of a dried ranch packet, and that's it. I'm fixing to get my hands nasty. Now, you don't have to cook it just like me. I'm just telling you what I'm doing, and it is going to be fantastic. This is the second time that we've made, or this will be the second time we've made this recipe. And we're just looking for something different, something with a little different flavor. So buffalo seasoning is something Ricky and I both enjoy. So a variation of this to make it a little kick a little bit, is to put some buffalo wing sauce into the meatball mix, which is what I just did. If you don't want the extra kick, don't put it in here. You actually can just use it on the side to barely dip your meatballs. But the mixture of all this together just makes a really, really good mix. You know, one thing I completely forgot to do, guys, and it is a recommendation of mine, grease your hand. Because meatballs, when you're making a ground beef meatball, don't stick to your hands. But when you're trying to roll up some chicken, it sticks. So if you're smart, and I'm going to try to do it after the fact, we are going to get our hands greasy so that we can roll up our meatballs. Now, 2 pounds of chicken is going to make a lot of meatballs, but we will eat them. We are going to eat them. We're going to eat them tonight, and we'll eat some leftovers. So I'm going to pour this oil in my hand here. That way my hands are greased up. And we've got our oven on 350. Guys, this is so fast and easy. Like, we've already made the mix. Now you're just gonna take your meatballs and you're gonna make them as big or as small as you like. The bigger, the longer it takes to cook. I've got my oven on 350 and we're gonna cook these for about 20 to 25 minutes. And then they are done. Now, when they're done, you can decide if you wanna top it off with some blue cheese and a little bit more buffalo, or if you just want to make you a little dipping bowl next to your meatballs to dip some ranch and some buffalo wing sauce and some blue cheese and maybe even some bacon crumbles. Like, there's so many options to this, but if this sounds good, guys, go ahead and give me some hearts and share this video. Now, if you want to make your meatballs all the same size, you can use one of those fancy scoop things like the ice cream or the fruit scoop and make sure they're all the same, but I ain't got time for that. I don't want to dirty nothing, and chicken is not easy to clean. Ground chicken, sticky ground chicken is not easy to clean off your utensils. So I'm just using my eyeball to see if they look about the same size. They look pretty good so far. But if you want to make them just perfectly perfect, then you can do that. You also can, if you wanted to do these in the silicone, I would definitely do silicone muffin tin, you can do that too. Just push them in there and make little buffalo chicken buffalo chicken muffins, like a meatloaf muffin. Then you could do that too, just like I do my ground beef meatloafs. You can do that too, and that way you pretty much know they're all the same size. All right, these are gonna be so good. If this sounds good, guys, give me some hearts and share this video. I hope you have had a great day. I'm so tired of the awful humidity here in our town. Good grief. They said it was going to rain every day this week. I don't think it's rained a cent, but it has been so humid and my hair has been crying for help. So hopefully the humidity is gone. Ricky says it's supposed to rain this weekend though, so I don't know. It's hard to keep track of. All right, these are some pretty big meatballs I'm cooking over here. So I've got my oven on 350 and we're going to cook these for about 20 to 30 minutes. If they're smaller, you can cook them much less. I can't touch my phone right now. So I'm trying to small talk while I finish this. Almost done. I will answer any questions you guys have for me in the comments. So if you have questions related to low carb eating or keto, just put them in the comments. I would love to help you guys as soon as I finish rolling out my last few meatballs here. That's a lot of meatballs. Lots of meatballs. I did grease the baking sheet. Now I'm using aluminum foil because I don't like to clean. So I've got some aluminum foil on there and I did grease it because they will definitely stick if you don't. And the grease is gone from my hands at this point. I'm just a sticky mess. Almost done. I got 2 more. Now I will definitely say from my recommendations when you bake meatballs or anything like this, you want to try to get them as evenly spaced on your pan so that they cook pretty evenly. If you have them stacked together or touching, it takes a longer for them to cook and they don't cook even. So I'm just kind of spreading them out here. All right, let me wash my hands and then I'm gonna pick this up and let you see what my meatballs look like. Finish, be right back. What are you looking for? What are you looking for, little girl? That took a moment. That was a lot of chicken. All right, so let me show you my chicken balls. I'm going to put them, my chicken balls. There's my chicken balls. My buffalo chicken meatballs. Now, they look fabulous already. They are going to be delicious with the seasonings we added. I'm going to go ahead and put these in the oven on 350 and see if you guys have any questions for me. Now, the only question I always have about buffalo dishes is what in the world side dish do you make? Ricky requested a side dish with these, so I'm making some roasted asparagus, and I'm also going to put some blue cheese crumbles on the asparagus. So we're going to have some blue cheese like all around the table tonight. That's the request that Ricky made. Normally, if I cook something buffalo, I would prefer just to have a side salad. But Ricky is not a side salad fan like I am. Well, he is, but he don't do like lettuce and cheese. Like, he's got to have peppers and red onions and ham and bacon and cheese and eggs. Like, and I ain't got time for all that. So we primarily do salads outside the house on date nights. Oh, he's going to have feathers. Pam said you're going to be growing those feathers again. You totally can do this with ground turkey. Thank you, Pam, for reminding him. He actually said I could cook these tonight, and guess what else? Tomorrow I'm making chicken fritters. So it's hard to move away from chicken. Thank you, Carol. I sure appreciate that. You're so sweet. Raining out in West Virginia. Let's see. I tuned in a little late. Yes, I did put an egg in there, and I totally forgot when I went over the. Yep, I did do an egg, guys. Sorry about that. Dad's doing great, Donna. He's still doing good. Loaded chicken breast with broccoli. Yum. That sounds really good, Carol. See, your husband's going to grow feathers too. I love chicken. So, I mean, I don't like plain old boring chicken. Like years ago when I was on the yo-yo, we had tons of different dash seasonings that were low fat and low salt. It didn't taste good. But we fixed every kind of chicken you possibly could with all the Mrs. Dash seasonings. Yes, there are some good ones, but back in the day, there was not very much to choose from. And I hated chicken. Like, I got so sick of chicken. But the way we eat now, using all the healthy fats to season our food, like, you can give me chicken every night because it's never just a boring grilled chicken with a little Mrs. Dash on it. All right, guys, I don't see any questions come through. I hope y'all are having a great week. It is a Wednesday. It's hump day. And we're just going to chill at the house tonight. We're almost done. Guys, we're almost done. I'm so sad. We're almost done with the show This Is Us. So, like, I know I'm way behind the times. But if you're not watching This Is Us on Netflix, I highly recommend you watch it. It is just the most awesome, feel-good, real show that talks about real issues and don't necessarily agree with all of them, but at least it brings it to the surface and they do it in a loving way. It's like a loving family show. I love it. This Is Us. When I first started watching it years ago, we watched like the first 2 seasons, and I remember me and the kids would sit on the couch and just cry every episode. This time I've gotten all the way through it, I guess because I already watched the first 2 episodes. So, like, I didn't cry, but it's so awesome. If you're not watching This Is Us, highly recommend. So when these come out of the oven, guys, we are going to make us a little side dish, or I may pour over some more buffalo wing sauce, but I'll probably just do a little side dipping dish of buffalo wing sauce, some ranch, and some blue cheese. Now, I may put some blue cheese in there and let it melt a little bit, but I love some blue cheese and ranch and buffalo sauce. It's going to be delicious. The only thing I would recommend if you want to add anything that I didn't is some bacon crumbles. Like, to put some bacon crumbles over the top when it's finished, ooh, that would be good. And I shouldn't have said it out loud because Ricky's going to expect that next time. He loves some bacon. All right, my dog's pulling all my clothes into the living room, so I guess I need to get off here and take care of these pups. You guys have a great night. If I can help you in any way, just send me a message. Bye, guys.